Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Sunday! And I am all rested. You'll be happy to know. So, yes, I let myself sleep in a little bit. So, anyways, we're gonna do watermelon gnomes to go with our cute little watermelon word standard, our summer standard that had watermelon on it. We're gonna make gnomes to match this. Isn't that gonna be so cute? So we have two large gnomes and then one mini gnome. You could use that mini gnome and put it on a tiered tray if you have like watermelon tiered tray, which we'll probably have coming up soon. So anyways, guys, we're going to make it to match with this. We're going to use the same colors and it is going to be so cute. These are going to be so cute. They're going to be so cute. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. I had such a busy day yesterday. I kind of told you guys a little bit about it. I'll tell you about a little bit more, but I am glad I went down there and glad I went and did the stuff I did yesterday. It was so hot. I tell you, the desert is hot this time of year. So it was 95 almost the entire day. I got down there, it was probably shortly after 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe, when I got there, and I was really tired. So I rested for a little bit, and then I went out, and I was out in the sun all day long, talking to people, putting out signs, driving around, looking at areas, networking, talking to the sheriffs, just doing all the things. So meeting with the lady that's been helping me down there that has been going twice a day to the park where Chloe was seen. So anyways, guys, I didn't find her. I didn't expect to, but it would have been nice. I was prepared. I had my microchip scanner with me to prove it was my dog. And the sheriff said, if you see her walking around with your dog, then you come and get me and I will go over there with you. And as long as you have your microchip scanner and you can prove with your vet records that it's your dog, yeah, you're taking that dog. So anyways, they were backing me up. I was like, oh, I can't tase her. They go, oh no, please don't tase her. I was like, well, I was down in Calexico. Calexico is right next to the border. It's a little bit of a rough area. And I was out on some of the farms way out there yesterday. So yeah, I did have a little bit of protection with me, to say the least. Anyways, I'm back and I slept really well. Have a kind of an update with on Sophie. With you guys too, because remember I told you that I think that she's gonna have puppies. I really think she's gonna have puppies. Yeah, her belly's grown another 2 inches. So I measured her belly on Thursday, and then on Friday, on Thursday I measured it and I forgot what it was. So Friday I measured it, it was 18 inches. And then I measured her just a little while ago, is 20 inches. So her belly's grown 2 inches in 2 days. So, and last night she was panting. I felt like she was having like some contractions. She was panting heavily and then she'd stop for a while and then she panted heavily for like 30 minutes. I'm like, are we having these puppies tonight? I was grateful it wasn't last night because I was so tired. I don't know if you guys could tell, but when I did my little Facebook Live down there in the desert and showed you the water tower and all that, I was exhausted. And by the time I got home, it was almost 8 o'clock. Yeah. So long day for me. Anyways, just say hello. We're going to make these cute little gnomies if you're just hopping on. I was just telling a little bit about what went on yesterday. If you have questions, just pop them in there. I am ready to talk about all of it. And that's my last trip down there until somebody calls and says, hey, we found her. Because I've done everything that I can do. There's nothing more that I can do. The next thing that I'll do is put an ad in their newspaper. I'm hoping that will go out on Thursday. I did a letter to editor and then I inquired about an ad and they didn't get back with me, but their free newspaper. Yeah, there's still such thing as a free newspaper every week goes out on Thursdays. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay for an ad. Anyways, guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday. Let me just say hi. I know these are going to be so cute. I can't wait. Let me share this to VIP really quick. Sorry, I need to do that first because I'll forget and then it won't be over there. That's one of the easier places to find the videos because there's not a whole bunch of other stuff mixed in there. And then also on YouTube. I try to make sure I share everything. I think there's a couple that I missed. I need to go back and look. I think the ones that I wasn't able to do on Switcher, because then I have to go through Friendly, which is not always friendly. If you know what I mean. Friendly is not always friendly. Friendly is an app that you can use to share a video, and you steal it from there and it uploads to your phone and then you share it. Sometimes it's not friendly. So anyways, we're gonna have puppies. Maybe soon. There might be a morning that I say, I'm so sorry guys, we're having puppies, I'm not doing my Facebook Live. There could be. There really could be. So I think it's going to come within the next 2 weeks. Honestly, I feel like, oops, come on, Darlene, go back to, there we go. I feel like within the next 2 weeks, we will have puppies. I feel like there's 3 or 4 in there. Last night, I held my hand on Sophie's belly and I could feel moving. I'm like, is that gas? Is it a puppy head? And then it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely a puppy head. There's definitely something. If there's not, and it turns out to be nothing, she sure fooled me, because it really feels like there's puppies moving around. All of a sudden, I can feel them. Yeah. So I'm getting ready. I ordered a whelping kit and all of that because, I haven't done this in a long time. It's been a long time. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Darlene. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Karen Ross. Hi, Doris, my sister. I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, Maria. Hi, Carol. Hi, Laura. Hello, Chris. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Marilyn. Puppies. Yes. Okay. So Cynthia, let me just put you down in the project so I can show you. So here's some of you probably go, what? Puppies? So if you haven't been watching every single day, you probably missed. So 6 weeks ago when, let me just turn these around so I can show you. 6 weeks ago when we thought that the dog that somebody had found was Chloe. Do you remember the dog that we found that was all matted and was so matted that my husband could not tell if it was Chloe? The dog went straight to him, and when he brought the dog home, she jumped up on the couch, made herself at home, and snuggled up around his neck and went to sleep. And we couldn't tell if it was Chloe or not until the dog was actually shaved down. Okay, here's the cute little gnomies. So a girl gnome with watermelon popsicles, a little mini gnome with watermelon, and then a boy gnome with watermelon. So hi Tina, hi April. So anyways, that was the dog, the rescue dog. We named her Sophie. And we still have her because nobody claimed her. The person that found her continued to search, and I said I would just keep her since we found out it wasn't Chloe. I would keep her until we found out if, she belonged to somebody. Somebody's looking for her. Well, we truly believe that she was ditched because they must have seen her mate with a boy dog, of course, but they must have seen her mating and was like, we don't want to deal with this, and they ditched her. Okay, so that is my guess. That's my best guess, is that's why they ditched her, was because they knew that she was going to be pregnant. Anyways, she definitely, I do believe with all my heart, is carrying puppies. So we're preparing for puppies. I could feel babies moving around yesterday, finally. Before that, I couldn't tell. So, but I honestly believe that what I felt last night was puppies moving. So we're preparing for it. Anyways, it's the rescue dog. We call her the rescue dog. Poor Sophie. She's the rescue dog. But, yeah, so I'm getting everything ready. I had towels and paper towels, and I ordered a whelping kit because I really don't have everything. It's been so long since we had puppies. So it's basically like, I was watching videos and going, okay, what do I do? I know I'm watching for signs, but I felt like she was having contractions last night. She was panting heavily for 30 minutes, and then it stopped. And then like a while later, she was panting heavily. So I feel like she was having contractions and then they went away. So do dogs have Braxton Hicks like humans do? Do dogs get like labor, like contractions the week before. And then when the real thing happens, it's, the real thing and it doesn't stop. Does that happen with dogs? Because it's been so long. It's been so long. I need to read up more because tell you what, it's a little scary. It's been a while. I know what to do because I've done it before, but still it's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little nerve-wracking thinking that I'm going to have puppies in my house all of a sudden. I didn't plan this. This was not my idea. So, but it is what it is, and we're gonna do the best that we can do. And I'm gonna look at comments in just a moment here. I'm just getting all my pieces out here for this. And here's the bases. Here's all the bases. Yeah, I wondered if they have Braxton Hicks, like if their body's prepping for it. Does that happen? Tina would know. I'm gonna look. I haven't looked at comments. Okay, let's see. Hi April, how are you? Hi Denise. I haven't had her checked at the vet because up until last week I really didn't believe that she actually was. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm glad that we have her too. So I'm gonna call tomorrow and see if I can get her in and how much it's gonna cost and all of that. So I haven't had her checked since we thought that she was actually pregnant. So her little boobies are swollen. I think it probably is. But the vet is like 2 minutes from my house. So that's easy to do. Okay, let's get started with this. They have puppies in 63 days. Yes, I knew that part. So if we've had her for 6 weeks, 6 times 7 is 42. We're coming up very soon. So my guess is she got pregnant right before they ditched her. That is my guess. Yeah. Oh, dogs have them too. Thank you, Carrie. I just hadn't looked yet. Okay, so I think that's what was happening last night. Her body's getting ready, and she's just having Braxton Hicks. You guys, just what I needed, right? I can't tell you. But God, God put her here for a reason. I believe it. I do believe it. So we will get her spayed as soon as her puppies are weaned. We'll get her spayed. So we will be responsible to do that. Okay. The girl, we're going to paint the body with cotton candy. And then with the boys, we're going to use Aqua Sky. Okay. Hi, Janine. How are you? So yesterday was just a busy day for me. I was down in the desert area, like I said, and just all day crazy. First thing I did when I got there, guys, I went out to Calexico. If you've ever been there, Calexico is an area that you probably don't want to go to. For me, it was a little scary. It's right by the border, and it has been known as a city that is not so safe. But people were really, really nice, and I didn't know it, but there's actually sand dunes out there too. Okay, so that was cotton candy. We're just gonna start at the top, and we'll just keep going. So I only felt unsafe one time, the whole day yesterday. I only felt unsafe one time. So we'll just go back and forth between me telling you what happened and doing this. Oh, today is your 34th anniversary. Happy anniversary! That is so awesome. Yay! I have to think of what mine is. I don't know what my anniversary. It was 1990. So 90. Oh, are we the same? Is this is my 34th year too. So 1990 to 2000, 2010, 2012. Yeah. Oh, Janine, we must have did you get married in 1990? If I did my math, we are both having our 34th anniversary. Yeah. Okay, so this was Aqua Sky. I truly believe that God put her with us. I honestly do. And no one has gone looking for Sophie. So I'm still looking for Chloe, of course. I'm still looking for Chloe. No luck yesterday finding her, but I made great connections and found another person that has seen her. So that was a good thing. That's a good thing that she's still being seen down there. Yes, 1990. Okay, yeah. So mine's 34 too. Hi, Bridget. How are you? I never know. I start counting. I have to count on my fingers and my toes sometimes. Okay, green that I'm going to use on the stripes. Let me think here. I want to use pistachio mint, and then I'm going to do green. I'm going to do green, dark green. Okay, so light green and dark green, pistachio mint, and holly green. And then this will be red. But I actually don't want to use red. I want to use berry. Remember when we used wild berry and it looked really awesome? We'll use that. So, okay, so pistachio mint on this hat and this hat. All right. There's like a little goober on it. A lot of times there's like a little dried piece of paint. I'm going to get it off of there. All right. So I was smart, and I translated the Lost Dog poster into Spanish. So I took that with me so that I made sure that I was able to communicate, even if I wasn't able to speak Spanish, which my Spanish is like not good. I was able to hand them a poster that actually said everything in Spanish, and they understood exactly why I was there. And I wasn't some crazy white person knocking on their door or flagging them down as they drove. You know, a lot of farmers out there as they drove up on their tractors. I'm not afraid to talk to people. I'm not. There was only one time I felt unsafe, and I came upon a truck full of young Hispanic men, and I had already gotten out when I realized that they didn't speak English. Okay, so I only felt unsafe then. But as soon as I said, I asked them if they spoke Spanish, and they're like, "Sí," and I handed them the Spanish flyer, and then they're like, "Oh, so sorry, so sorry." They honestly spoke very, very little English, but I only felt unsafe that one time. Like, it flashed in my head that, oh, I might be being killed today. But I had an air tag on me. Okay, so I did an air tag on me, and I did an air tag on my truck, in my purse, and in my backpack, so that my husband could track where I was. Okay, this is Wildberry. I'm just going to do the whole thing Wildberry. And then I left my iPad open to the app for that I can track all of that. I left it open on my desk. That was the only time, but they were very nice. They were very nice. It's just in the beginning, all they did was laugh when I tried to ask them in English. They're just laughing, and I'm like, okay, well, you probably don't speak English then. What color was the green? The green is pistachio mint. So the green is pistachio mint. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, Sandy. Hi, Karen Ramonko. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Okay, what's next? Let's do the bases in black. And we'll do the shoes in black too. So we'll get the bases done and the shoes done. So I know some of you guys already know all this, but they had a street festival going on. So it was perfect timing. I knew this ahead of time because I've been working with a lady that lives right across from the park where Chloe had been seen. And she had told me that, hey, there's a festival going on. It was actually a street fair that had, like, they're having a contest, a barbecue contest, like a cook-off or something like that. Barbecue cook-off. Anyways, that was going on right across from the park. Like the sidewalk was there, and then there's the park. So right there where Chloe had been seen. So I walked along and gave all the vendors a flyer to put in their booth, and they told me they'd look out for her, and I talked with the sheriff's department. So it really was a productive day. I got a lot done because there was a whole bunch of people. I didn't have to go to all those people's houses. There's 20 people right right there. The vendors, at least 20, that I was able to just hand them the flyer and explain and tell the story. I was down there for so long. I got home. I left my house at 7:00 a.m. I got home at 8 p.m. I was down there all day. Okay, so black, I'm going to do the bases, the shoes, and the anties. The little ants. So yeah, so I felt like I accomplished a lot. I went the places that, remember I told you I was working with a pet psychic, the one that's been on Oprah. Is years ago she was on Oprah, but she's world famous, and she had given me a lot of hints and tips on where to go. And one of the streets that I went to was actually, the lady said, I've seen her at my daughter's school, but I didn't see your post on Facebook until after that. She said, and then I saw your poster down across from the school. So she said, I handed her one of the flyers, and she said, I'm going to put this into my car, and I'm going to have this with me. And the next time that I see her, I'm going to confront her. And I was like, okay. So there's tons of eyes out for her. So anyways, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. You need to craft. It's been a week. Thank you. Crafting really helps me too. I tell you, it's been stressful. It's been really stressful. So now I'm just kind of going to leave it in God's hands. I need to get another one of these. This warm beige is all out. Let me find a different one. So I'm going to leave it in God's hands. I'm going to do an ad in their newspaper, and then I just kind of have to let it be for a little while. Okay. So it's too hot. It was 95 degrees almost the entire day. And that is way too hot for me. Some of y'all might like that hot, but I'll tell you, that is too hot for my sister would like that hot. That's too hot for me. Okay, so warm beige is the color for the nose and the hands. You can actually do any color you want, any skin color that you want for the hands and the nose. It's totally up to you. It's up to you. There's many different skin colors. So don't just be stuck with this color. If you want a darker color or a lighter color, go for it. Totally up to you. So you love that temperature. I knew you would. Yeah, my Doris would love it. She loves the heat. It's hot up where she's at in Visalia. So the desert, where I was at in Holtville, the desert, it will soon start to be 115. Sometimes it gets up to 120. It gets quite hot there. Okay, white. So a mustache, beard, flowers, white. I need to find a color for the hair. And then these here, let's see, what color? Dark green. And this one's needs to be berry. Okay, so this needs to be berry. Okay. And then dark green. Okay, what did I say I need to get? Oh, her hair. Okay, let me find a color for the hair. Her hair can even just be milk chocolate. Oh yeah, let's do brown hair this time. Okay, we're gonna do milk chocolate for the hair. So what you guys got going on? Who did something fun this weekend? Tell me all about it. I want to hear what you guys did. You can send me some cool. Is there a troll? Thank you. Gonna take care of. Okay, thank you so much. I just saw that. I'll be removing that person as soon as it lets me. Ban him from all lives, suspend him, and ban him. Okay, ban him from all lives. There we go. Perfect. You're banned. And then let me see if it'll let me. Sometimes it'll let me report it too. Okay, I think it's gone. It should be gone. Okay, I think he's gone. Yep, you're gone. Boom. Okay, well, let me delete it. Delete the comment. There we go. All right, it's gone. All right, thank you. I know 70 to 80 is perfect. Yeah, I agree. My sister, after 108, it just wears you out. Yes, it does for sure. I don't like it to be that hot. It's not fun. I have to keep the laser at a certain temperature. We keep our house at right around 70 to 75 all the time, because your laser needs to be at a consistent temperature. If it's hot, cold, it is not good on the laser tube. Okay, so that's another reason that my house is always about the same temperature, is because I need to make sure that I'm not ruining it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this needs to be berry also. Okay, yeah. If you have a laser, just know that your laser room, your house, wherever it's at, it needs to be at a consistent temperature. It will save you in the long run money, because your laser tube won't wear out as quickly if it stays at a constant temperature, or close to it, within 10 to 15 degrees. Even 20 degrees is a lot of a big difference. You don't want it to get in a room, to ever be in a room over 90 degrees ever. It shortens the tube length. The life of the tube, not the length, but the life of the tube, it shortens the life of the tube greatly. Okay, so just take it from me. I know these things. I didn't do those things because I was told in the beginning. Okay, so this needs to be green. And then we're going to do light green stripes on there. And then I need to dry this. I need to do yellow in here. We have some black to do. We have a little bit of green, and the bottom down here is going to be brown. So we have some detailing to do. Oh, more flowers. I missed some. You have vacation at Cape Coral. Oh, how fun. You did a lot of boating, swimming, and eating by the water. That is so nice. Yay. How fun is that? Denise said she crafted with her friend Cindy yesterday. So, hi, Lori. How are you? Happy Sunday. I am getting back to my routine, trying to get everything caught up. It is a struggle. It's a struggle. You know, I was gone all day yesterday, and then all week I've been working on paperwork. Way too much paperwork, guys. I tell you, it is too much. Okay, so the green I'm going to use for this is holly green. I'm also going to need the green for the rind on here, and on here. So we're going to just put some on here, but then we're also going to put some into here. Did I post the sunshine pieces? Oh, I'm not sure. I started to post everything and then I had to leave. I'll look and see. If I didn't, I'll get that posted. It's possible those didn't get posted yet. The lemonade one is posted. What else is posted? The ice cream one is posted. The lemon might not have got posted. I will. Did I post it? I'm trying to think. I honestly don't remember. I have a lemon kit coming up too. Oh my goodness. There's just so much. Okay, let me dry this. I'm going to put a second coat on the white. Then we're going to start doing details. And we'll put the dots in the flowers. Hi, Julie. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. I appreciate it. We're doing cute little gnomes. Lots of colors here. You're painting on lots of Darlingos. Yay! That's awesome. Did you come get your box, or is it still on my front porch? I know there's a box out there. I think Tara got all your stuff done. And there's a box out there. Okay, I do see that I need to put a second coat on some of these. Okay, so I will put a second coat. Brown needs second coat. White needs second coat. The hands and nose and that also need a second coat. That's fun, Carol. I'm glad you got to go out. How fun is that? I know. I love gnomes. I don't know why. I never liked them before. I tell you. My sister knows that too. When she lived here and we walk around the block, there's a house that had all these garden gnomes. And I was like, oh, those are so creepy. And that was a few years ago. And then all of a sudden I got into painting cute gnomes. And I love them all. I love all the cute gnomes. There's a graduation one coming up, a strawberry one. There's a lemon one that's a small one, like this size. There's a graduation one, lemon, and strawberry. I already posted them. They're already posted in the gnome section. So they're already there. Okay, white. Let's see. Yeah, so if you're looking at the gnomes, there's a few new ones. And so there's these watermelon ones, and then there are some sunflower ones also that are new, that are a couple, the boy, girl. Those are always fun. Okay, we need to do the yellow dots, and then we have some detailing to do. Okay, there's little black dots. I might use a marker. Honestly, I might use a marker. Should I cheat? We need Cinco de Mayo names. Oh, Cinco de Mayo names. Is there time? Is there time? It's coming up soon. I would have to do it really quick, but let me see what I can do. I think I could do it. Eating a taco, holding a taco. That would be fun. Even if it's just one, right? Even if it's just one boy. No, I'm holding a taco. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, I bet I could do that. I don't think it would be difficult. I think I can manage that. And I need to paint the other Cinco de Mayo stuff soon, because I know you guys have pictures, but you don't have color pictures of everything. Okay, I need some yellow. I'm going to use, for my yellow, I'm just going to use summer squash. You can use any. When are we going to do, oh yeah, right there. When are we going to do more Cinco de Mayo? Soon. We'll be doing the others soon. How about tomorrow? That would be good. I have lots of stuff for all my Chocator stuff too. Hi Billy, how are you? I actually got the little watermelon kit, the Chocator watermelon kit that holds, you put it in your kitchen and it holds your utensils, like your spatula and things like that. I got that it came while I was gone yesterday. It was waiting for me on the porch. Yeah, I was sitting out there when I got home. My husband didn't bring it in. He's always like, you got more crap out there. Oh, okay. He's so funny. He's so funny. Okay. Let me just kind of dry these. We'll take off the pieces that need detailing, and then we can ink the edges and we can start gluing these cutie pies together. I just love it. I love it. All right, let me dry this really quickly. I'll just dry it kind of, sort of, and then we'll go back and we'll dry it some more. All right, I'm looking forward to a week that is not chaotic. This week is not going to be as terrible. I don't have as many things on my schedule. I have month-end billing, but I don't have as many hard things. Last week was really difficult for me, guys. I tell you, I had a lot of projects that had deadlines, and it was really hard for me to meet all of my deadlines, but I did it. I did do it. Marley, quit barking, Marley. Okay, here are all of these. Oh, this has stripes too. Okay, let me grab some. Ooh, I hope I have some little brushes in here. Please let me have some brushes. I might have to go in the other room. There's one. Please let there be more brushes in here. I actually didn't think about that. Oh, here's a couple. Okay. All right, here's a bunch. Here's a bunch. Yeah. I know, Sarah, it's hard. He's like, there's more crap out there. I'm like, that's my supplies. That's what I need. No, there's more crap. Okay. Where to start? Let's just start with the easy stuff. Let's start with the stripes on the hat. You're just starting the interchangeable gnome. How about a taco for that? I don't have any interchangeable gnomes. What do you mean the sign? Do you mean the sign behind me? Do you mean this sign right here? Do you mean this? Is that what you mean? Or an interchangeable gnome? I don't have any of these guys that are interchangeable. Mine all glue on because I sell them at my craft shows, so I don't make them interchangeable. So that's the reason why I don't do interchangeable, because I sell them at the craft show and I want them to be all solid. Okay, let's that brush, that, all right, there's paint stuck in that one. You can only see the lemonade sign. You only see the lemonade sign cut out. You don't see the ice cream. Oh, I wonder if I didn't make it active. Let me look and see. Maybe I didn't make it active. That's funny. That's funny. Let me see. Collections. That wouldn't surprise me if it's not active. Oh, it's in draft. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I need to add quantity. It's in draft. That's why. Okay, active. And then Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Let's see here. Quantity, where are you? Inventory. There we go. Okay, let me give it quantity so that it's available. Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you for letting me know. I created it, but I didn't make it active. Yeah, that's, and then on the lemonade one, let me just add some inventory so it can actually be purchased. I tell you, it's just been a little bit crazy. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. The gnome holding, oh, that one, Janine. Perfect. Okay, you want a taco for that one. Oh, that interchangeable gnome with the circle on it. Okay, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Okay, my brushes, for some reason, these brushes are not good. Not good. Okay. I'm trying to find a brush that isn't, something has happened where I haven't cleaned my brushes very well. Okay, let's do the stripes on these. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Okay, so the top part is green. So we have green, green, green. Okay, I just needed to know where to start. So these are green. The green is holly green. It's a good green. It covers, I think it covers with one coat usually. Some greens don't. Some greens you have to, like festive green takes like 3 coats a lot of the time. I don't know why. All right. So, well, guys, I tell you what, the barbecue that was being cooked yesterday down in Holtville at their street fair, oh my goodness, I wish I could have eaten some. And some of these guys, you know, they had some real big setups there with their grills. I was kind of impressed. I was like, I wish I could eat it because I would go and I'd taste test each one. It was pretty funny. Okay. All right. So the other thing that we need, maybe on this sign that I need to do a watermelon one on the hanging sign. That would be really cute. Okay, so there's a hat. Okay, and then I need to do the small hat. Check your ice cream listing. This title's wrong. It says lemonade. Does it? Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me see if it changed on itself. All right, it might have changed. Yeah, you know. Oh, you're right. Why does it say that? And on the front part, it does. Thank you. I honestly, guys, I think I did that. I was trying to hurry and do it before I left the house yesterday. I did it like at 5 in the morning. There we go. Thank you. Honestly, I will take all the help I can get from everybody. Just, you know. It never surprises me on things like that because I am rushing, trying to do everything. And I had wedding orders that have to go out tomorrow. So I was running wedding orders earlier and I triple checked everything to make sure everything's right because I don't need to oopsie on those. They're ones that have a critical date where people that ordered like last minute and are like, can you rush these to me? I'm like, well, I can put them in the mail on Monday. We do the best that we can do with what we have, you know. So thank you. I will take all the help I can get from you guys. Okay, so this is holly green. So I'm just painting the stripes with this small angle brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it up here. And what else needs to be green? The other things that need to be green is the rind on here. Okay, so the rind needs to be green. So I'm gonna do that. You know what? I have watermelon in the fridge. I'm going to go see if it's still good. It's actually from last weekend. It probably isn't good, huh? My husband probably threw it out. He's really good at keeping stuff cleaned out of the fridge. If it looks, it's like, if in doubt, toss it out, right? That's our motto around here on food. If it looks like it's probably not good, then just throw it because I don't want to have food poisoning. Oops. A little oopsie there. Another little oopsie. Okay. And then I'll save it here because I need to do the little seeds on there. If you lost sound, go out and come back in. Oh, thank you for telling her. Thank you. Not the sign. It came with the 3 little round. Yes, Billy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So I know which one you're talking about. That would be so cute with a taco. It would definitely be cute with a taco. I can do that. I can make the taco small. Yeah, I can do that. I should do that and get watermelon in there and do a bunch of them, the little round circles. So maybe do like a trio of 3. Do a watermelon, do a taco, and what else do you want in there? A lemon or strawberry? What do you want? You tell me. Okay, there's like a little line here that's white. I'm going to do that later. I'm going to use the stylus. And then I have to do each of the sticks. Brown or tan. How about tan? I didn't pull all my colors because I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I will pull the rest of my colors. But I need to dry this because I kind of went a little bit below it. Okay. All right. So let me dry that. And let me find a color, which I think is going to be a tan color. Let me look and see. Probably like khaki tan or something like that. Probably khaki tan. A beach ball. Oh yeah, for summer. A beach ball would be cute. Yeah. Beach ball might be fun. Okay, I will think about what I need to do. Okay, let me get a khaki tan color for the stick. All right. Burlap. Burlap's a great color. I know. These are going to be so fun. These are going to be so cute. I can't wait to see them all put together. I just need a tiny bit. So I'm just going to use one of these brushes that isn't... I hate it when I forget. I think it's just an old brush. I save my brushes because of the end to do the dots. A lot of times I save them just to do the dots. Okay, so there, and then I have a lot of seeds, and I have the white on here. So there's more detail on the watermelon one. There's more detail than most of them. But hey, detail never killed anybody, right? Okay, I'm gonna use a stylus. I'm gonna get some white in here. We're gonna do there's like a little white stripe right here. So right above the green, there's a little white stripe. It's hard for you. I don't know if you can see it, but you will in a second because I'm going to use a stylus. I'm just going to put some white in here. Don't need a lot. And I am going to use the stylus and do that. I'm going to turn it upside down because it's going to be easier for me. And I'm just going to go sideways and draw that in. Okay, I'm going to dip in the white again, like halfway through, and just kind of spread that. If you want to use a white paint pen, you can absolutely use a white paint pen. Now I'm just going to kind of fill that in. Okay, so I made a line and now I'm just kind of tapping to fill it in. Perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to do that on each of those. So draw my line first, and then I'm going to tap, tap, tap and fill it in. Okay, and then we have all the seeds to do. We have the hat here. It still needs some stripes with the light green. Okay, and you got sound on the PC but not on the phone. Oh, wow. Okay, well your phone probably needs to be restarted if it's doing that. Yeah, sometimes weird things happen, guys. I can't explain it. I took my iPad down there, one of my iPads, my really good one that we have for designing. I took it down to use for mapping because it's really good. That one I can see all the maps, and I could look everything on Google Earth, and I could see that, oh, this place looks like it's surrounded by sand, because that was one of the things that the pet psychic had said, that Chloe says that wherever she is surrounded by sand. The house is surrounded by sand. So I looked at all the houses that were just looked like they were surrounded by sand. So I was able to see on Google Earth and find them, and then just click on it, and it gave me directions, and it sent me right to it. So And mind you, all these places were within 10 to 15 minutes of each other. All these places that I went to, they weren't far apart. It just was time consuming. And a lot of places you had to drive down along an irrigation ditch, and it's one lane. So you're driving down and it's one way, basically. So there's one lane. So you have to wait until you get to the very end to turn around, and then hope there's a place to turn around. And pulling into people's driveways, luckily it's a town where they're friendly. And I learned that. People, when I went to people's houses, I was like, I was kind of afraid to come here, but you're so nice. And they go, everybody's nice here. Don't worry. Don't stress. You'll be fine. But I was a little bit worried. Okay, so there's the stripes on that. Let's just put that up here because we're going to dry it. Okay, I need to do all the seeds. The seeds are going to be time consuming, but yeah, we have to do all the seeds. I was thinking I would do some of them with a paint marker, or I'm sorry, with a marker, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, use black. All right, and then let me just get, for these big ones here, let's see how it works. Okay, let me see if I can do it with the stylus. Let me see. All I'm doing is making a dot, and then I'm going to drag it. Okay, that's going to work. So I'm dragging it, making my dot, and then dragging and kind of making it to a little thing like that. Okay. So who has puppy tips for me on what I need to do? I know I need to be taking her temperature. If you're just hopping on, we're pretty sure, like 99.9% sure that Sophie's going to have puppies in the next 2 weeks, if not sooner. I know I need to take her temperature, and when it drops, then she should give birth within 24 hours. I know that, but what else should I be looking for? I started looking on YouTube because it's been a long time. It's been since Stubby was born. He was the last litter. Stubby was the last litter that we had. So was he? Oh, maybe not. Did we have one after that? Oh no, because Lacey had a litter and she was not a good mama. And then that was it. No more puppies. So Lacey was the last litter. So Lacey had puppies when Stubby was 1. So 14 years ago is the last time that I helped a dog give birth. Yeah, it's been a long time. So if you have tips, you can even just send them to me in Messenger. I'm going to be looking for videos because I remember watching birthing videos, puppy birthing videos, and it really helped a lot. Okay, there's all of those. I'm not happy that we're going to have puppies here, but I'll tell you what, I would rather she be with me than out on the streets. I am grateful. I am grateful that Chloe's not giving birth because she was fixed. I'm grateful that Sophie's not giving birth out on the street. You know, she would, that's terrible. There's many dogs that they find and they go, she just gave birth, but where's the puppies? And they can't ever find the puppies. And then they find the puppies and they've died. So I am so grateful that she's with us and that we can take care of them. We can find them a good home. What I'll do is I will do a DNA test on them. I know what she is. And then if I do a DNA test on the puppies, then I can tell the new owners what they are. So that's what I'm thinking. Did I freeze? Oh, there I am. Okay. I'm like, where am I? Who am I? Okay, perfect. All right. So if you have tips, just let me know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've been around a human birth, let alone a puppy birth. I'll tell you, it's a little nerve-wracking. I remember that one of the puppies, the last puppies, we called it teeny tiny because it was 1.5 ounces. It was so small, so incredibly small that I thought it was afterbirth and almost tossed it. And then it started moving. I just thought it was so weird because I can't remember which one it was, Bailey or Lacey, but they had just had a puppy. And if you know, just like with humans, the placenta comes out after. But all of a sudden there was more, and I'm like, well, that was really weird. Maybe it was torn in half. And I went to throw it away because it didn't look like a puppy. The puppy was in a double sack. And so it was so tiny. It was 1.5 ounces, like a feeder mouse. It was so incredibly small. And we called her teeny tiny, and she stayed small. The last time that I talked to the owner, she was 2 pounds. She was so small. Okay, getting all my seeds on here. Don't get attached to them. I can't. I can have a total of 5 dogs here. It's the law in our city. I will not get attached to them. I'll find good homes. I feel like when I was feeling the babies moving in her belly, I felt like there's 3 or 4. That was what I felt like last night, that there's 3 or 4. So her belly has grown 2 inches in 2 days, which for a small dog, that's probably not a lot, but when she walks, she waddles. You can see her belly, kind of like with a cow or with a goat. When you see the sides that are poking out, I'm like, oh my gosh! All of a sudden, within the last week, her ribs are like all poking out. Yeah, I don't need any more puppies. Okay, I'm getting all my seeds on here. If you want to use a marker, you can definitely use a marker. But yeah, these are going to be so cute, guys. I love watermelon stuff, and I love gnomes, so it's going to go really well with our little watermelon stander. And look for in the future, we'll have a watermelon tiered tray coming up, and probably a watermelon basket insert. All of that stuff. Anyways, I'm getting there. Yeah. Kind of exciting. All right, a couple more. I have 4 more. Countdown. 4, 3. I'm just using my stylus. 2, 1. Okay, and then let's dry all these guys, and then I'll make sure that everything is done. I don't need to put any more second coats on anything, or third coats. Sometimes something needs a third coat. Sometimes white will need a third coat. Let me know if you need colors. Getting a message from one of my friends saying, hope you're relaxing today after being out in the heat. Yes. Okay, I do feel like I need to put a second coat on this green. Let's do that before I start drying. Let's do that. I feel like that needs a second coat. Yeah. And I just dropped the paintbrush. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, paintbrush? Are you hiding from me? That's what happens. Oh, there it is. And it just it just dropped right onto this frame. Hold for a second while I grab a Clorox wipe and get the paint off of that frame before it dries. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to put a second coat of the green. Okay. This one and this one. Oops. The scary part is if the dad was bigger. Yes, agree. I do agree. The great thing is that the emergency vet office that is open, they're not open 24 hours a day, but they're open till 8 o'clock at night. They are just 2 minutes from my house. So if she seems like she's struggling, then I would definitely take her in for a C-section, because I won't risk her life. And I probably will see if I can take her in to have a what do I want to say, a ultrasound done. I think it's an ultrasound. They either do an ultrasound or an x-ray to see how many and how big. So I probably will take her in. I'm going to see what they have available tomorrow. If my granddaughter's working, she can probably work her magic and get us an appointment same day. But I know it's hard. It's hard because I don't want anything to happen to her. She is such a sweet little dog. She really is. But she's getting uncomfortable. I pick her up and she goes, ugh. She groans. Yeah. It's uncomfortable for me to pick her up. Because I used to pick her up and then I just lay her across my chest and put her head on my neck and just cuddle with her. and it's getting uncomfortable for her. So poor thing, poor little thing. Okay, I'm almost done with this. And then we'll dry and we'll ink the edges and we'll glue together. There's a lot to glue, but it's going to be so cute. I can't wait. Okay, put my second coat of the green. Yeah, they'll do an x-ray. Okay, perfect. That's what I was thinking. It was either an x-ray or an ultrasound instead of the crazy cat laying like a silly puppy paw. I know, exactly. Exactly. We do believe that Sophie has puppies in her belly, unless she just has extreme gas that's moving around. It feels like puppies in there. I still joke about that, going, I don't know, it kind of feels like gas sometimes, but no, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I'm sure that's why they got rid of her. They probably saw her mate with another dog, and were like, we're not dealing with this, and they got rid of her. It's just so sad. That's my guess. I don't know that. I'll never know. I will never know what happened, you know. I'll never know why somebody didn't want her, because she's so sweet. Guess what? This pink is not very solid. We're going to put a second coat on that pink. Just because. That's Marley barking. Marley! Marmar! She's she does not want anybody out front. She's so funny. She's so protective. Okay, second coat of the pink. It's cotton candy. I'm just using what's in the brush. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, I would like to know how many puppies are in there, because it's always hard when you're helping them and you don't know, are there any more in there? You know, we had Bailey, and one of Bailey's litters, she had to go outside. She had to go potty, and then all of a sudden she squats and starts having a puppy outside on the grass, and I'm like, no, can't do this. Cannot do this. Okay, let's start inking. I don't know if these are all the way dry. I'm going to be really careful. So I'm just going to start, and I'll kind of assemble as I go. I only need to do part of this because the hair and everything is going to be on there. So let's just scooch this up and let's kind of put it together as we ink. How about that? And you kind of can see it come to life. It's going to come to life. All right, and then we have all of these bases. We probably should glue the bases together. I always like to get them glued together so that they can start to set up and dry. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so here's the base. There's a spacer there. It's funny because the small bases are actually for the large ones, and this it's just funny how that worked out. That's just the pattern. That's how it is. The large one is for the small gnome. And I'll even that out. I'm just getting some glue on there. Yep. All right. There we go. So something funny that happened at one of the booths yesterday. I was walking through their little barbecue thing, and one of the guys, you know, he said, well, you better be careful out there in Calexico, because I told him I'm going to go back out there. There's another place I wanted to look at. I did go back to several places that I felt like she might be at, and went and knocked on more doors. And he goes, you better be careful. I'm like, I'm not afraid. I have my taser. He goes, can I use it? Can I tase him? And he points to one of his people in the booth. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't think that would be very nice to tase one of your partners here. And he was pretty serious about it. He was pretty serious that he would tase him. I'm like, I don't think that would be very nice. So, oops, that goes on the other one. Wrong one. She has this one. All right, so we're just going to ink everything. I like to use these little ink pads. I think it works really well. There's parts of it you don't have to ink. Let's see, this goes on hers. Yes, okay. So I'm like I say, I am not happy that I'm going to have to be responsible for these puppies, but I'm grateful that she's not out on the street. So if God put her in our into our arms to take care of her for that, I am absolutely fine with it, because you know what? I love, for one, I love puppies, and I would never want anything to happen to a dog. You know, it kills me when I hear these stories of people finding puppies underneath something and one of them has passed away, and or the whole litter passes away and then the mom is mourning. And if I can do something and help, help another animal, then I just need to do that. I need to do that. So there you go. All right, that's going to go there, and then we're going to have hands. This is going to be so cute, guys. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to have this all done. But kind of assembling it, and then we'll glue it together. Okay, what do you have coming up this next week? Who has something fun? Anyone? Anyone have fun stuff coming up this week? Are you traveling? Do you have vacations planned soon? I basically have nothing planned except for a craft show in June, and then my surgery in July. Yeah, nothing. Let's see. I need for this one, let me look at my cheat sheet. I need one flower at the top on the brim, and then one flower on the hat, and then there is an ant, one ant. Okay, this ant right here goes right here. Okay, perfect. So she's pretty much done. That's her. Okay, let's do the boy. Had an older lab get pregnant by a stray husky. Had no clue how many she was going to have. She did good for the first 3 and then puked up the after. Oh gosh, and this. Oh no. And then okay, so like a plastic kid swimming pool, I'm assuming. And then the last 5 they had to remove. Oh, you had to remove the afterbirth and get them. Oh yes. Okay, so I'm going to read on all that. They all made it, but she wasn't a great mommy. Once they started running and playing, Lacey wasn't a good mom at all. And I was surprised because I thought that she would be, but what? Not everybody wants to be a mom. And I feel like, you shouldn't force your dogs to do that. And I learned that the hard way. I really did, because I was like, oh, let's have some more puppies. No, no. That was not the smart thing to do, because she did not want to be a mom. So guess who had to basically be the mom? And I had to hold her down while they nursed, and it was horrible. I set my timer. I had to hold her down, let them nurse, and I felt terrible the whole time. As soon as those puppies were weaned, I had her in there and got her spayed. I was like, this is never happening again. And for her, it was one of those things where I had a diaper on her because she was in heat. Well, guess who? George figured out how to take that diaper off with his teeth. Yes, boy dogs are very smart and resourceful. So that was totally my fault, and I felt terrible. I felt terrible for her because she did not want to be a mom. It's like, why? Who am I to force an animal to be a mother? It made me feel awful. So that's when I decided that no more. We didn't have any more puppies, and that's why when we got Chloe and we got Marley, we got them spayed right away, and then Annie and okay, yeah, Chloe and Marley were spayed right away. Annie and Riley are now spayed. Stubby was fixed when he was a baby. We brought her in to get her fixed. No, we did not. We brought Sophie in to have her shaved. Remember, Sophie is the one that was completely matted, and we couldn't tell if she was Chloe. So Sophie was the one. I know I have a lot of dogs. Sophie was the one that was completely matted, and we didn't know if she was Chloe, and she wasn't. After we paid all that money. Okay, there's that one. That's that. But we paid $600 to get all of that done, to get her sedated so that we could find out if she was Chloe or not. So at that point, we didn't know until she was completely shaved that no, it's not your dog. And it was going to be $400 more to get her spayed, and they said, we can't tell if she's spayed or not, just wait 6 months. So they told us that. They said, just wait 6 months to see if she's spayed or not. We don't see a scar, but that doesn't mean that her scar didn't just heal so nicely that we can't see it. So wait 6 months, and if she goes into heat, then you know that she's that she wasn't spayed. And we had Annie and Riley's appointments already to get them spayed, and for them it was $600 a piece. And I was like, okay, we need to just wait, and if she goes into heat, then we'll get her spayed. So anyways, that's the story. That's the story. So now as soon as she weans out, gets the puppies weaned, she will get fixed. So we'll take her in and get her spayed. You know, it was too late. It was too late. She was already pregnant, and we just didn't know it. She had to have been only like 2 weeks or a week pregnant at that point. And like I say, I think that's why they ditched her. I honestly do. I feel like the owner saw their dog mate with another dog and decided that, hey, we're not going to take responsibility for this. Let's just go dump it in these people's yards and they'll take good care of it. So I think that's honestly, that's my best guess on how the whole thing went down. Okay, this goes up here. This goes here. You know, because we always try to be responsible pet owners. Okay, and then that goes there. I'm going to put a little bit of white on these ants. This little ant that's down at the bottom isn't standing out very well because of the shoes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of white on him just so that he can stand out. Yep. So there we go. And then I'll have to do it on this one too. Otherwise it's going to look funny. But yeah, it's hard, guys. It's hard because, you know, I feel like, you know, God put her with us because of that. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's really sad the whole thing happened. But that's life. And honestly, I would not have chosen to get rid of the puppies because I don't believe in that, because because of my beliefs. I'm sorry. If the dog was being if the dog's life was at risk, of course. But I just can't do that. All right, let's get going. Life is hard sometimes, guys. Decisions that you have to make and being responsible for everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we'll find good homes. We will find really good homes for the babies. And hopefully those people will also spay or neuter their dogs, and it won't keep happening, because I don't like the idea of contributing to the pet population, which is out of control, and people don't take care of their pets. You know, some people don't. Not everybody. I mean, there's many responsible pet owners, but you see dogs get lost all the time, and people that don't look for them. You know, there's lots of dogs out there that are lost and no one's looking for them. I'm like, what the heck? There's this cute little dog. There's lots of, what is the doodles? Yeah. and other designer dogs that people aren't even looking for that end up in the shelter. I'm like, how can that happen? How can these designer dogs end up in the shelter? Their owners aren't looking for them. It's so sad. It makes me sad. It makes me want to cry. So I'm trying to be responsible, and even though, you know, she's a rescue. She's a rescue dog. We're doing the right thing. She has all her shots, which is great. She has all her shots. We've been able to do that. She's completely up to date on shots. So she's actually really healthy. I was brushing her the other day, and her hair is so nice and silky. Yeah, she is looking really nice, really healthy. All right, here we go. Let's do the boy. This cute little watermelon gnome boy. You have a service that fixes them for $40 or $60. Really? Do I need to make a trip up to your house, sis? That's great. That's a great price. Yeah, it was for Annie and Riley, $600 each. Yep. That is why a lot of people don't spay or neuter, because it's so expensive. Yeah, I definitely need to. Sophie probably would be a nervous wreck to drive all the way up there. It's like 5.5 hours. Stay a couple of days. And then, she would probably be really uncomfortable driving home after just having surgery. Yeah. Well, they need to do that here. That's just so expensive. But you know what? I will pay whatever it takes, because I want to be the responsible owner. You know? Look at how cute this is. These guys are going to be adorable. Can't wait to get them all the way done. Oh my goodness. Such little cutie pies. I feel like, are the hands different sizes? Maybe this hand goes the other way. Let me just turn it, because I'm feeling like it's not fitting exact. There we go. I think that's better. You have a low-cost spay and neuter clinic. Oh, that's nice. Taking them to a vet is much more expensive. So maybe I just need to look around. I've just always gone to my regular vet, so maybe I do need to look around for her and see. Thank you. Oh, it doesn't cost near that in New Hampshire. Wow. Yep. I know. It's crazy. Oh, it's California. That's the reason for vet service to reduce. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I guess so. Sick but thankful it was on. Yes. Yes. Kat says it's been years, but he had a dog spayed. Your Sophie has been gone for years, but both the prices are crazy. The prices are crazy. So if you're just hopping on, we're talking about dogs. We're talking about Sophie gonna have puppies at some point. Oh yeah, soon, probably soon. I just keep measuring. I ordered a thermometer. Believe it or not, I don't have a thermometer for dogs. I have the kind that goes on your forehead, and they said that's not the kind to use. You have to use the other kind that's not so nice, that that a human doesn't even want to have used on them. But it doesn't go into your mouth. Yeah. So, anyways, I have the forehead kind for me. That's all that I've had it since we had this whole COVID thing. Oh, the one that you point. Oh, I wonder if that one works. Do you guys know the one that you point? Can you point that in their ear? I don't know if you can with dogs or not. But with humans, you just point it at their forehead, because we actually took that to the craft show, and everybody had to submit to it. Our crafters, if they wouldn't submit to a temperature check on their forehead, then they couldn't do the craft show, because guess what? We didn't need to spread COVID to anybody. So I wonder if that same one would work. Karen said, oh, in Vermont, you have a program that also reasonable cost. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Aw, you're so sweet, Kat. I just guess I need to look around, because I just have always gone to my regular vet because I trust them. But these costs are adding up, I tell you. They are adding up, so I probably need to try to find a place that's not so expensive. I'm going to put this on the back. It's a little bit big. I might make it a little bit smaller for you guys. That's just a spacer for the center, just so that if somebody pushed on it, it wouldn't break. And then the hands. We're almost done, guys. Thank you for hanging in there and for talking through everything with me. I always say this is cheaper than therapy. This is my therapy, my crafting. I love it. I just have so much fun with all this. It is just, it's just my way of life. Crafting my way through life, I mean, God gave me a talent to share with the world, and here I am. I always say that he gave me a talent to share, and I must share. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to actually plug in my hot glue gun, because after we're all done, I will be gluing that on, but I don't have to do it while I'm live with you, but I do want to plug it in so it can start to get hot. And then I'm going to glue the feet in. Okay. So hopefully I don't have anything off center. Hopefully. Okay, so this it's funny because this little one actually goes on this base. Okay, so it goes on this base. Let's see. Oh, Lori, yeah. I am live. I am. So, anyways, guys, if you like this project, I have these available. I'm going to give you the link for the gnome section. And I'm just going to lay these back down. I'm going to put them in the base. I'm going to lay them back down for a moment so they don't start moving on me. I'll give you the link for all the gnomes. I'm working hard trying to get everything posted. I have cutouts for most of the Chocolate Tour transfers that just came out. I have cutouts for them. There's some things that I'm not allowed to sell because Chocolate Tour sells that cutout. So I'm not going to sell it. When you buy the whole kit, you'll get that part free, but I can't sell it. So anyways, we'll work around it. Okay, so I'm just going to lay that there for a moment while I'm going to give you the link and make sure everything stays. Aren't they so cute? They are so cute. You donate crafts to a kitten organization that spays and neuters for free. Oh, that's awesome. How fun is that? I love that. And your name is Kat, of course. Okay, so look at how cute these guys are. They are so darn cute. I love this. Okay, let me give you the link if you want to buy the kits. And let me just plug that back in. I was charging my phone while I was doing this. let me give you the link for all the gnomes in my back office. So, I need to fix that. Sorry. Okay. All right. Gnomes, where are you? Come to me, Gnomes. Come to mommy, Gnomes. Gnome kits. Okay, I'm going to give you the link, and that's going to be all of my gnomes. Okay. The little minis are inexpensive, guys. They're $4.75, I think. Some of them are $5.75, but $4.75. Let me go ahead and share that link. It's just all the gnomes. You're going to look in there. I'll be adding the colored pictures, but just give me some time. So here's that link. And there you go. There you go. If you love it, give me some hearts. Cinco de Mayo ladder sold out. Thank you. It really isn't. Let me go. You know, it just, let me look at it. Thank you. It's a problem when that happens. It's a problem when that happens because it says that it's sold out, Cinco de Mayo, and it really isn't sold out. I just need to add more. I need to add quantity. I wish it would tell us. I wish it would tell us when we need to add quantity. I usually just add 999 because I'm not going to sell that many. Okay, thank you for letting me know. If you ever see something that says sold out, it probably isn't. It probably is not sold out. It's just me. Okay, so I fixed it. Okay, guys, give me some hearts if you love this project. I would love some hearts. I'm going to give myself hearts. Gnomes are adorable. Thank you. Fresh and summery. And they're going to go with this. So they match this little sign. Remember this sign? Okay, I'm going to stand them up and then I'll have to put them back down after that because I don't want things moving on me. But I'm going to stand it up for a moment and show you guys just how cute everything looks. And I'll put you up to myself. All right, let's do this. Let's put this here and here, and then we have this cute little thing. It can go in front or in back somewhere. Actually, this little guy's not being seen. Okay, so we can put these like this. Look at how cute that is. Yeah, these could go in the front, and then put these on something. Have these standing. As it falls over. Come on. Let me just go in closer for you guys. Ah! Of course. Okay. So this little guy can go here and then put these up on a stand. Aren't they so fun? I just love them. I love all this stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to lay it back down because they're starting to move around on me and I don't want it to dry like that. But I hope you like this one. And I will see you in the morning. Tomorrow is Monday, so we have some more fun projects coming. I'll see if I can get the Cinco de Mayo, the rest of this stuff done, and get the taco for the circle part. We'll see. We'll see. I will try really hard. All right. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you mañana. These are just so darn cute. See you tomorrow. Bye.